home from school with a black eye. His parents thought that he had just had an accident at the playground. They didn't suspect anything. When Timmy locked himself in his room and just stayed there, his parents thought it was just a phase that he was going through. It's puberty. When Timmy committed suicide, his parents knew that they were too late. This story of tragedy and despair is just one of too many that's going on because of bullying. But despite the tragedy, there is hope for the children of tomorrow. To see this hope, I'll be informing on what is a bully, what makes a bully, why would someone become a bully, the statistics behind the actions, what's going on behind the curtains, what's really going on within the bullying phenomenon, and the preventative measures being taken to see what we can do to stop this tragedy and stories like Timmy from taking place. A bully is defined as a person who uses strengths or power to harm or intimidate those who are weaker. In the K through 12 environment, this is generally aimed at smaller kids, kids who won't stand up for themselves, or kids who simply don't have a lot of friends who will stand up for them. Now, why would a bully do this? Why would a bully go after children like this? And one reason is to entertain others. For some reason, whatever it may be, humans find it funny when someone bullies another person. Therefore, it causes entertainment and brings the bully joy in what they do. Another reason may be to get what they want. The bully sees something that the kid has that he wants, therefore he will bully until he gets it, such as lunch money. And the third is a dominant power. The bully feels dominant in comparison to the child that they're bullying because he is overpowering that child. And this feeling of power and dominance is prominent within the human race. There's 2.1 million students a year take on the role of being the bully, while they bully 2.7 million kids a year. Now these statistics are alarming, and there's more to it than just the numbers. 15% of kids that don't show up to school don't come simply because they're afraid of being bullied, or they're afraid of what will happen. 1 out of 10 kids that transfer schools or just drop out aren't because they're not successful or don't like where they're at. They simply just don't want to get bullied anymore. They can't handle the environment that they're in. This environment is spread K through 12 beyond and before. However, the heaviest arena is 4th through 8th grade, which is when kids experience the most bullying. Now, despite these alarming statistics, there is hope as preventative measures are being put in place to try and solve the problem that's going on. The first off is a zero tolerance policy. Lakeside has developed this policy just as many others across the nation are. And simply put, bullying is not acceptable in any way, shape, or form, whether it be cyber or physical. And the school will have absolutely no tolerance and will take any means necessary in order to get rid of the bullying. Another step is communication. With communicating with others and forming support groups and having an environment where kids can talk to one another freely about what's going on, this allows bullying to shut down simply because kids don't feel powerless anymore. And the third is engagement. What are we doing to stop the bullying? Well, there has been many bullying campaigns going on nationwide to raise awareness for the situation that's going on. Task forces are being put in place in schools, and committees are being put in place in schools in order to try and stop the situation from happening in the first place and to give the students a place to go whenever the bullying is taking place. Also, counselors at every school in the nation. That way kids have someone to talk to, even if they can't talk to their parents or don't have a lot of friends that they trust, or don't have a lot of friends in general. They can go to these counselors and confide in them and have someone who truly cares and will help get the problem solved. Bullying is a problem that affects millions across the nation. However, by implementing these plans and learning about what a bully truly is, we can live in a tomorrow, today, where there are less Timmy tragedies and more tomorrows for the children.